Alexani.
So the wait is over, we can finally get going. Welcome to everybody who has joined us for this unmissable game. Hugely anticipated, hugely hyped. Undoubtedly the place to be at this moment in time. Really is quite a sight to behold this. It feels like a big game, it looks like a big game. Mind you, they all do at this ground. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. João Cancelo spots it and intercepts. Van Dijk with the clearance. Now it's Mbappe. That has earned a reprieve for the time being. Wasn't easy on the eye, but it's done its job. Roberto Carlos. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do.
They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
He rises! It's anyone's ball now. Oh, he's made
Oh,
himself offside.
sì, de.
Beckenbauer gets over and intercepts. Deftly away. Gullit is onto it in a flash.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Offside again. That's been intercepted. Lobbed in behind. Salas. And that has left him in a heap. Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly. Collier. A heavy challenge. Now it's Neymar. Played in by Roberto Carlos. A lot of space ahead of him. Greece yet to have an attempt on goal.
Oh,
Tomiyasu gets it away. Nice
non
rough
era
few
lui penso
feathers,
ma
but well dealt with. And the finish!
mamma.
And here's Gullit, hits one! It's a loose ball.
Oh,
Roberto Carlos tries to clear. Neymar clears. And it's Gullit. Beckenbauer did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Speculative strike. Loose ball now. Oh, in he goes again. Well, that is rather wayward.
Okay, it's come to nothing, but it's a warning of further threat on the break.
And he's running through. Great chance! have been some goal.
He's the one player you want on the ball running at defences, and that's precisely why.
He's tried one! And that is wildly off target.
Look, it was achievable, Peter, but it needed his best.
Roberto Carlos. And that's a throw. Van Bouten getting this one clear. Zico. Zico demonstrating his defensive quality there. João Cancelo gets across to intercept that. Interesting ball. That's been... Can he finish? Goal! First blood drawn.
Greece clearly executed that with considerable confidence. It only took seconds to score once the ball was recovered.
Greece have penetrated for the first time.
Well, that gives them the privilege to control the tempo of the game. It's up to them to manage it from here now.
And it's Zico. And that could set him on his way. Adams has got himself a free kick. Well, that pass isn't the best. Looks to go up and over. And the pass is intercepted. And that's gone loose. Greece looking to go into the break, 1-0 up. Mbappe. Mbappe! Oh, that's fabulous.
Yes.
And a play for a throw.
Victim.
Good read, needed to be. He's going for goal.
Alors.
Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
Yeah, you can't blame him for trying, but that looked a little forced.
Collier. Neymar. Just 5 minutes left until the break. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Yeah, the idea was right.
Yes.
The delivery wasn't. They can revisit that further on.
And a header!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. And the score is 1-0. There could be trouble here. But for now, the referee is keeping his cards in his pocket. And it's Roberto Carlos. Hit into the middle. Deflected behind for a corner kick. And this could be the final action of the first half. Climbs up big! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
I think he's done great.
And it's half-time here. So there we are, half-time. Both teams head into their respective dressing room. And while there was a genuine flow about the game, most importantly, there's been just one telling moment. It's still very tight here. The game still up for grabs. And the half-time score, 1-0. What have we learned from the first 45 minutes?
A lead that's fully justified for me. They've shown some
Sammy,
excellent counter-attacking outs, and it's paying dividends.
Greece go in at half-time with a slender one-goal lead. And the second half gets underway.
Greece definitely want to carry on in a similar manner, although I would exercise some caution, Peter. You wouldn't want to leave yourself open in the early minutes trying to kill this off.
And that is as far as they're going to go. Can he finish? And what a quick to recover this. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. He's looking to set free a runner. Roberto Carlos delivers. Fenerbahce has their third corner. That has earned a reprieve for the time being. Greece are looking to go forward now. Van Dijk is there to clear. Messi.
Oh,
Oh, super find. He's had a hit! It's run loose and it's come back out to him. It's in! There's the goal they've been looking for. Oh, whose goal is that? Big deflection. That's one for the dubious goals panel. Greece are doing very nicely, thank you.
You can really sense how important this goal was for them. They needed it, now they have it.
Now it's Hullet. Could be danger here. It's Hullet. Tries a shot! And more and more and more! And there's your hat-trick hero. He is simply indefatigable. And that really is so impressive.
I'm not making any apologies, but I was willing him to supply the finish, and he came up trumps.
And there was his third, and boy, he looks the business, doesn't he just?
This is frightening football. He has increased defensive fear on the way to that hat-trick.
A case now of complete control.
yes.
Well, it's been
Oh, he's been caught on it here.
well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Greece have hit a quick-fire double here. Somewhat off target. Zico. He could be in here. Oh, well played, well sorted out. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Greece clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case.
Let's do this.
They are right back within touch. And he stuck it away as if laser guided.
No other outcome. Bang in the corner, unstoppable.
So, just the consolation, or is there a way back from here? And for a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Greece needed that. They really needed it.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal.
Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
He's through here. Decent hit! He has done it! And the lead is 3! It is surely done! Not a defender in sight. He had all the time in the world.
Well, his appreciation of space then was absolutely exceptional. A moving genius.
He's got 4. That is remarkable.
Substitution.
Greece choosing to make the first change. So now the difference is 3. And he can clear it away. Collier. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Oh, super find.
Oh, that's such a good run. More of that, please.
That's a decent clearance. Rafael Leao. So what can they make of this? That is ended up in no man's land. Adams gets good distance on it. Collier. Now it's Hullet. That's a nicely measured pass. Neymar. Davids pulls off an exemplary piece of defending. That is a great ball. Rafael Leao! It's in! Comfort! Yet more comfort! Easing away. It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
He weighed up the landscape, Peter, and he stuck it bang in the corner.
Chance! Well, he caught that pure, but no end product.
Berapa face? Oh.
Substitution for Fenerbahce.
Cioè, la multiputana Turchia puzza.
Can now introduce the first of their substitutes.
Beckham.
And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And the whistler's gone for a reckless challenge there.
Brian Robson.
Well, there is concern on the faces of the players standing around him here. And they've got Reid. Nicely aimed pass. And he's there to make the challenge. Now then, the ball's come loose.
There will be 5
5 minutes to add. Now it's Messi. Well, there's the clearance. Nicked it back promptly.
Might want to be careful there.
Rijkaard concedes a free kick for that. Well, that looks like a final warning. Still no card. Oh no, he's got that wrong. Big header! Ruled out the best in the keeper.
This is actually quite a courageous move, and I'll add...
Whistle for that's a foul. And the referee has showed him a yellow card.
Pulsan.
That's that, the end. Ah, this is a side which is purring, picture perfect, to win they will relish, having pulverised what was put in front of them. It was a pulsating performance. Hullet totally unstoppable today. Everything he touched turned to goals. Your reflections then, Jim?
I think we just saw a team winning by playing to their strengths. There was a clear picture of what they set out to do, and the players were determined to deliver it, and they did.
So just time for me to say thanks to Jim for his wisdom and to wish you all a very good evening.
Look at this. Harada. Una frase nos esquece.
Well, the wait is over. We can finally get
Oh,
going.
man.
Welcome to everybody who has joined us for this unmissable game. Hugely anticipated, hugely hyped. Undoubtedly the place to be at this moment in time. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. No, that's been intercepted. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Well, Jadon Sancho is one who has really impressed me on the wing, Peter. I like the way he's worked at his game, the way he's refined his game, and he's brought out new strengths. Now he needs fewer touches, just to be a little more efficient in the way he goes about it.
And pull it! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Oh, he's been caught on it here. Great chance!
Oh.
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate. On heels rather than toes.
Lacking for neither time nor space. It could scarcely have been more straightforward.
Well, he makes finishing look like a matter of fact. Why take extra touches?
Tries a shot! Well, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
I thought he did so well to exploit the space that was afforded to him and deserved more.
Well, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. That's a nicely measured pass. Bullet! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Bullet is offering a wry smile there. Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
He's got tall. They've scored! Hot knife through butter. They have done it again. A wonderful delivery, and all it needed was a touch.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
Greece are sitting pretty. 2-0. Ah, he's given it away. And he's managed to get free. Now the finish! He's got away with one there.
Well, one sloppy lapse like that can do a lot of damage, and it was triggered by the closing down.
And reclaimed it in a trice. Pull it. James kept his eye on it, and he's there. Jackson showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Oh, Oh, super. Oh, shooting chance! And more
Oh.
and more.
Asta.
A
Asta
quite
zaten.
incredible spell. They are flying.
Well, we've seen the hunger to win it back and the focus to make it count. A very tasty combination.
Greece find a position of real
Vale.
strength now. Chance!
Tío.
He's kept it out just.
Greece certainly look a very capable counter-attacking team. They're direct, they're quick, and to be honest, they're full of...
Up for a header! Went with his head, but couldn't steer it in. He's through here. Fofana. He's shifting through the big chance. It's run loose. Who's going to get there? And now the breakaway. Colwell kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Oh, super find. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it.
Stood up well to him there. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Oh, that's a foul, and the whistle's gone. He knew what was coming. That's a yellow card.
Well, they're struggling to cope with a pacey dribble because they've not been at it as a team. I think the collective pressure needs to be better all around.
This looks like a more than decent chance to strike.
Oh.
And that should get the job done. Has a look and has a go. And the goalkeeper watches it past.
Well, talking about playing into your opponent's hands, that kind of thing is not going to get them back into this game. That was lovely, that.
Seedorf makes the interception. He's under a lot of pressure there. Thuram. Oh, can he get onto this? Fofana. Well, that's beautifully weighted. He's got away. It's anyone's ball now. He's gone for goal! And that is a save of real quality. Not easy by any means.
Well, Peter, he clearly felt he was being invited to shoot.
Shapes to shoot! It's in! And that for him is goal number 10.
Yeah, they were made to pay for not moving the ball smartly enough through a very strong pressing wave.
Alto nada.
Greece are having a ball here. Coming up to half-time, leading, and things are looking pretty good. No way through there. That's really well manoeuvred. And it's Zico. He's found a way through. Fernandez.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
It's a pretty loose pass. Slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Look, the game is full of ifs and buts. If only the pass could have completed its journey.
Palmer, he is through here. That's been cut out, well played.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
Oh, delightful ball. Jackson! This possibly the last play of the half. Deftly away. Sancho. Little down. That is a foul. Oh, no, it is red. Well, Well, there may be some scope for debate over the seriousness of the offence, but none over its repercussions. They'll have to see out the rest of the game. A really close shave, and the last action of the first half. It has been a half throughout which they have carved through the opposition almost at will, ripping things up big time here.
Yeah, I think a first-half performance that showed attack being the best form of defence. If they're in the face of the opposition that much, then there's little they can do in return, and I'm not sure how long they can keep the intensity and the tempo up, but it certainly paid off so far.
Greece have run riot in the first half, and barring a miraculous comeback, they have done the job already.
And we come to you now with a quick request for support for our charity fund, Chance in Football. Substitution in progress.
And that's the start of another 45 minutes. He's got to be in here. He's picked it. There's the shot. That's another chance. No, not this time.
Oh, he was first to react, and I love that part of it. The reaction was great, and he almost profited, you know.
Palmer. Sancho. Interesting ball. Tomiyasu gets it away. Fernandez. Well, played right into his path. Fofana! Fofana calmly anticipates. That looks a good ball through. Palmer. Passing is crisp and sharp. Now, who's going to be first to this? And he's heaved it away. That's an excellent interception. Rafael Leao. Oh, super find. Here's Rafael Leao. Gets to can he finish? He scores! And this is getting ridiculous. Borderline crazy.
Look, all they want to hear right now is the final whistle. They've been humiliated.
It's become a case of men against boys. The referee's awarded a free kick.